Skateboards? I didn't come here for skateboards. I came here for Grateful Dead. What is this stuff? Oh yeah, this is just the skateboard room. We got lots of cool stuff to show you today. What's up, everybody? It's Tourhead Nordy, and today we're going to look at a bunch of handmade memorabilia that I love that I've got over the years. So if you like it, hit like and subscribe, and stick with it all the way to the end, and that way you can see all the cool stuff. Alright, let me get this back into my little makeshift tripod here, and see if we're getting it right. Sorry, it might be a hair shaky there for a sec. My apologies. There we go. Sorry about the rudimentary production skills here, but we'll be alright, I suppose. Alright, so last time I had the camera in that narrow mode, and I kind of don't like that narrow mode, so I'm going to keep it in this wider mode. It kind of bends out the edges a little bit, but what do you do? So, first thing today, these are some things that I made back in the day. Just little bumper stickers that I pasted together from different shit. And I only printed them like one time, and I don't have any of the ones I printed. They were on really cheap paper, like paper stickers kind of thing, and I didn't really sell them. I just kind of used them and gave them around and to a few friends. So, but yeah, may all your begonias be scarlet. And then I just kind of chopped up somebody else's Grateful Dead thing, probably some dead artist, and then did it any morning, any evening, any day. And these stickers would still be cool in the parking lot at this point, I think. You know, I don't know. I think they'd be all right. And then I think I traced this Jerry, and I did the May All Your Begonias Be Scarlet, and I had this on shirts actually, and I actually did good with this. I got rid of a lot of these. I really liked it, so it was cool. I'm trying to keep this screen on here so I can talk and see. So yeah, these I made into shirts, and I did pretty good. They were fun to have, and it's, you know, like super, I'm no artist, it's just a super rudimentary thing, but still came out good. I don't know where the photo came from. I think it was on the cover of some obscure magazine that that Jerry was on, and I think I may have just like kind of traced it around and then filled it in on my own. So anyway, these I wish I had kept because I really like how these came out. I made these and couldn't go to the show. We were moving to California. I was still in high school in my junior year, maybe my sophomore year. 81, yeah, my sophomore year. No, I just started my junior year. And I made these in a shop class, like a printing class, and I gave them to my buddies who were in my book, ML and George, and probably Ernest also, E. And they didn't sell them at the show. I'm like, take them, you can sell them. And they decided to not sell them. They just chucked them, unfortunately. It didn't, and I still had some left over when they got back. But, sorry, I'm wiggling the camera here. I'm trying to keep the screen on. But, I had a whole bunch, and I didn't keep them. Here's the other one. It was at the Palladium in 81. They're just super cool, and I made them, and I colored these in. I actually think I colored all the ones I gave to those guys in, and then you can see I just cut and pasted shit, you know, from like, but still, I wish I had kept more, because I threw some away, because I just couldn't keep them. I'm like, okay, I got two. Well, I sure wish I had two that were in a little bit better condition, but they still came out really good, and I just clearly swiped the picture off the back of Working Man's. So those are some of my little endeavors as a kid doing this shit and trying to hustle around and make some money. So if anybody happens to have any of this stuff randomly in their collection somehow, let me know. I'd be stoked. All right, let me try and get the American Beauty clock put on poster board. Sorry, keep that glare off of there. I'll bring it in closer. But yeah, it's here, let's put it back to 420. There we go. But yeah, I got this at Rhino Records in Claremont. I think a guy working there was selling them. I think I had to make a couple payments to come up to 13 bucks. I don't know. I was young. Anyway, I always loved it, and it's always been hanging and working pretty good. It still has the same battery pack in the back and shit. Little basic clock, but there's a tour idea for somebody. Alright, so I love this one. A lot of these next ones are all from old friends, and I just think they're amazing. This was hand-stitched by my old friend Shelly Wilcox for me. Thank you, Shelly. I've always loved it. I never wanted to put it on any vest or jacket because I'm afraid that it might start coming unraveled and it would fuck it up. And just the way that she used the different fabric that had the colors blended through it and everything is just amazing, and I truly dig it. So very cool. It was on, we put it on a ring and stitch it all from the back, and I was just worried that it would start to like come unraveled from my crazy skateboard and run around doing nutty shit lifestyle all the time. So yeah, that was from Shelly. And then in high school, I had a buddy named Kevin Weir, and he drew this Jerry, which it's been through the ringer. Like, it is just hammered on, like, but I've kept it all these years, and I just love it. Kevin went off to the Air Force, I believe, when I moved to California, or when we got out of high school. I had moved to California already, but he went to the Air Force, and he drew me this in high school, but then he used to send me letters from the Air Force with, like, pictures of him, the Navy, with him in his naval, like, pictures of him drawn of himself in his Navy stuff. But, some of it's a little raw, but I really like how he got Jerry's eyes. It's just, he just did it very cool. I've always liked that part of it. Let's see. I had a girlfriend, very, very cool girlfriend, in California named Naomi B. And I don't know if I should say anybody's names, but I already did once. But anyhow, not to be confused with Naomi, whose last name begins with a Y, who is my current girlfriend. But this is a picture of Jerry in her interpretation, and I love it. You can totally see the outline of his beard and his hair and everything, and it's just it's a concept piece or a conceptual piece, but it's just amazing, and it is going into a frame very soon. I've been carrying it around forever, and it says from Naomi on my 21st birthday. So very, very cool. Wherever you are, Naomi B, I still got that. Alright, so this cool Cats Under the Stars piece was done by a person named Jace Jimenez. And sorry, Jace, I'm slipping how I got this and where I met you, or if I got it at a show, but I think it was given to me. But it's been 35 years or 30 years. Really amazing, though, because when I turn it around, you can see that all of the back was shaded from the back to make the front look the way it is on whatever kind of almost clear paper this is. So when you look at the front, the shading blends really, really well. It's just super cool. That is also going in a frame. Everything that I've put up so far that is framework or that is on paper or, poster-wise, whatever, is all already been put into a frame, and this stuff is on its way to frames. All right, we're winding down here because I want to keep this video nice and succinct so you guys can keep watching. This was done on Remo drum head boxes by my good friend Bob. Bob is a super cool, eclectic musician, drummer, artist, father, just super cool, rad dude who I've known forever and dear friend and to this day. And took me a minute to remember who did these, and the fact that it was on the drumhead boxes and that Bob and I lived on the same street back in 1988 actually let me figure out who painted them, and I showed them to him, and he said he didn't remember painting them, but I know it was him, and he's kind of like that. This one is great. Look at this Jerry, just like floating in the blue and orange. I just love this. This is also going into a frame. Let's see if we can just... It's really basic, but he totally got it, and I just love it. So anyway, that is a piece by Bob, the second one that I just showed you. If you guys like this, hit like and subscribe, and make sure that you check out the very next video that I have. It'll be connected right to there, right up here, right up there. hit that and watch the next one. It'll have more memorabilia and more stuff saved from all of my adventures, and I hope that y'all liked it, and have a great day. Double thumbs up.